back in New York.
Hey, oh, you talked to
Tom, my partner, got the job to make this bus for Ben Cohen of Ben & Jerry's.
It's a Topsy Turvy bus. The world is upside down. Our priorities are upside down.
The bus is about examining the discretionary budget, which is the one that there's a choice on. All that federal tax money goes to a bunch of things, but then half of it goes all the way to the Pentagon.
It's called bird dogging, where it follows around the candidates and confronts them on why this budget is so based on war. Yeah. And like, if you base your budget on war, you're always going to be at war. You know? Yeah.
We made it magnetic, so people that saw it from a distance would want to get closer, and people that saw it close would want to get even closer, and they'll be lured inside to watch a movie on a big screen TV. The movie will educate people on the idea of reducing the Pentagon budget by about 15%, $60 billion a year, by eliminating obsolete Cold War weapons systems. We have 12,000 nukes. That's enough to blow up every major city on Earth 10 times. And the modest proposal is to reduce that to only blow up every major city on Earth 4 times. This is all done by military experts, retired generals, admirals came up with this.
To me, I feel like they should take away the whole Pentagon budget, and not, the U.S. shouldn't be an empire anymore, and it should recede and try to make nice and try to recollect things before everything falls apart and take care of people here, as well as healing the wounds, the many wounds around the world that have been inflicted by the U.S. empire for a very long time.
Another thing we liked about this project is they don't even expect to have results until 2012. Can you imagine that? Someone's working on a project and they don't want instant results. They know this is a long-term, realistic struggle to change our culture and get a little bit of common sense put into the way that the federal government spends its money.
Tom being right here on SW, right outside of the convention.
Oh, yeah, Madison Square Garden?
Yep.
Yeah, well, John Ashcroft I was on the march.
All right.
Ashcroft and I sig-heiled all the Secret Service guys. And you could feel their arm twitch, almost wanting to return.
You know, I might hate Ashcroft even more than I hate Western training.
It was exciting as an artist to be involved in a project that had that much, kind of substance. Ironically, when we were interviewed for the television in Reno by the NBC affiliate or in Des Moines by the Fox affiliate, they couldn't even put the interview on the air. And I figure it must be because my hair's not trimmed right, or I'm not well spoken enough, or this is an important enough issue, and so we feel kind of like failures. But today in Philadelphia, we feel really good about the chance to get on ABC. So maybe, but guess what? The mainstream media, you get your ratings on wars. And you are owned by the military-industrial complex.
You gotta get on democracy now.
But what if
you guys are in trouble if the truth comes out on this issue. And we're coming to get you. And this is the first of the peace bombs that I've built. We went to the Pentagon and bombed the Pentagon with peaceful thoughts. It was actually an anti-Pentagon waste ritual. And I appreciate you listening to all this, because I know you have other things that you could be doing right now. Yeah, Haideen and I, who made this bus, read this poem at the Pentagon. It was part of a anti-Pentagon waste ritual. What we did was we drove around the Pentagon 3 times counterclockwise to unwind their power, and then we had to share these words. And so it was a Sunday. A lot of the people that worked there were at home, but we looked at this faceless building that I equate to Mordor in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and we've been carrying kind of a heavy ring lately, and sadly the Pentagon didn't crumble in front of our eyes when we finished the poem, but this is what we told them. And it's titled Wasteful, Distasteful, Disgraceful. Those of you who back the war, who make up what we're fighting for, you're truly living by the sword. Shame on you and your entire horde. Those of you who pump the fear through mainstream media's friendly ear, you're the ones who should be damned by those of us with extended hands. War pigs roasting on the spit, sausage bacon burned a bit. It's time for you to call it quits. Go make some friends and chill a bit. All of you who were raised on hate, for Armageddon you just can't wait. Your names are on the devil's slate. A life in hell is your just fate. Pentagon, Pentagon, your budget's bloated. Your wastefulness has been noted. The last time that the people voted, it was war that was demoted.
Yeah.
Nationalism is the disease created by you lying sleaze. You stoke the fires of hate with ease. Be gone with you, I bid your leave. How many people have to die before you hear the people's cry? I wish that I could ask you why so many people have to die. You who kill people as you please, lay down your arms and go in peace. If you continue your evil ways, your soul will vanish in the haze. You who start a war with lies, who cannot hear the children's cries, who now all people do despise, we know your heart is full of flies. Those of you who deal in death, whose lips drip blood with every breath, we hereby take your power away and give it back to the people today. Where's the wasted money in the land of milk and honey? You think this war is funny? Your Pinocchio nose is running. Pentagon, Pentagon, where's that $1 trillion gone? In the pockets of your cronies who are stealing all our tax money. Rumsfeld legacy does remain public loss and private gain.
That's great. I like the money.
That's great poetry.
That's a good nursery rhyme for the kids. I love
Right
it.
on, yeah, we should
I
do a little
do.
children's
Doesn't
book
have
and
a
You
put it in there.
should.
2, 3. Nice, thank you. That I couldn't have done it without her. And she's with me all the way, as well as the help of all these other artisans and craftspeople. And we want to salute the Missile Dick Chicks.
Yeah.
And we're happy to be here visiting.
We are. Yay.